lived on
else.
one planet. And
Yes,
that sounds boring.
I mean, these days to tell you the truth, a certain Solomon Joe. Sure, I've got a minute. Captain,
All right,
landing
let's
procedure
put this
initiated.
beast out of commission.
annihilate.
stable orbit. Let's see what there is to see. Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Hey, how are you?
Ah, hello.
Have you learned anything new about the Terrans? It's good to see you. Lets me know the Good to hear. Let me see them. While I look through this data with Delta, why don't you go speak with Warren about his battle plans? We'll be there momentarily.
Roxanne has been quite the asset. It was wise of us to find her.
Have any news on the Terrans?
There you are. Perfect timing, too. I was just going over our strategy.
Why don't you go over it again for our partner here, Warren?
Right. Listen close. We learned from Roxanne that their ship, the Unifier, is supported by shield amplifier ships. This means our first course of action will be to take them out. Once they're gone, we're going to take out the Unifier's engine and board. This will give you the chance to infiltrate the ship. Your job from that point on will be to hack their system and overload the Unifier's grav drive. Just make sure to get out of there as soon as possible. Overloading their grav drive will cause the whole ship to implode.
You never said anything about the ship imploding.
No need to be dramatic. We talked about this. The Unifier is a military vessel. To have anyone not trained to fight on board would be a liability. Now, the ship's coordinates.
And this ship is our final attack?
The coordinates, Miss Burrow.
The coordinates.
Good. We know where the Unifier is. Does all of this sound doable to you? Good. If no one has any objections, we can start making our way to the Unifier. It's time for our final stand against the Terrans. Here are those coordinates.
Finally, we can be done with all of this.
It will be a relief.
We have a war to finish. See you on the field.
Before you head off, come speak with me, if you have the time. I hate to think I've made your job harder with the robots I worked on at the factory. Sorry about that. Do you remember back at the production facility, when I hijacked the machines? Remember who all was killed? There weren't just Terrans there, but civilians. People who were caught in the crossfire. I'm not beating myself up. I'm trying to pass down a lesson. We have seen with our own eyes there are not just Terrans working in their midst. There are people. And we have no idea why they are there. Were they forced? Have they lived among the Terrans their whole lives? Do they know the full scale of what is going on? Go ahead. Tell me, if you can. I don't know if everything Void is telling me is true. But if there is a way to spare those that can't protect themselves, then take it. There's always a choice. Just be mindful and safe out there. You and Delta are the only good thing about this place.
I hope you're staying safe in the Star Sea.
Whatever brought you here is none of my business.
See Valeria for a drink.
Clamps released, air pressure stable, thrusters are a go. Ready.
Well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check. Scan complete. Go ahead and land. You don't need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative... Welcome to UC District... Yes. You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
So, I can't place the manufacturer of your ship. I'm just gonna write down custom, and then awesome in parentheses. Hope that's okay. Okay, no problem.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Hey, you might want this.
Time to cruise things. And just like that, we're in space. The distance is too far for you, Captain.
The Terrans have brought a great threat into our systems none of us expected. That threat ends today. By the time our ship's fire ceases, the Terrans will be no more, and peace will reign on.
Alert. Detecting hostile ships exiting grav drive. Recommend beginning combat maneuvers.
The settled systems belongs to us and us alone. For all of us. For Void.
Unifier shield amplifier hacking attempts unsuccessful. Requires manual disablement to proceed. Eliminating threat.
Looks like the shadow government sent a lapdog to do their dirty work. Typical. Let me ask you an honest question. How does it feel enabling politicians who govern behind closed doors? How many of those politicians are here, fighting beside you today? There's nothing to discuss. You're looking for compromise while working for crooks. Either this armada stands victorious today, or is obliterated completely. My troops stand with me. Our cause is one and the same. If you insist on fighting this war, so be it.
Program successful. Hijacking complete. Auxiliary. Flaw detected in the Terran network. I was suspicious of coordination method for the large robotic network. Ran a comparative analysis of previous orders. Discovered Unifier as present in every relay of orders. All administrative commands are centralized under the same name, HiveLink. Unable to identify. Total knowledge of command structure inaccessible from this location. Potentially. Unable to draw a conclusive statement regarding full chain of command. Able to send orders to all robots connected to Unifier's HiveLink network from this location. Also able to remotely rewrite operating parameters. Running potential options. Auxiliary. Recommending sending software update to remove Terran Armada human tag from HiveLink parameter database. Hypothesis. Database update results in robots becoming hostile to all human entities, resulting in total destruction of chain of command. Correct. Running cost-benefit analysis. Pushing software update deemed most effective action to destroy Terran Armada. Cost-benefit analysis determine potential resulting loss of civilian life justifiable. Repeating argument. Pushing software update deemed most effective action to destroy Terran Armada. Cost-benefit analysis determine potential resulting loss of civilian life justifiable. Confirmed. Deleting update, increasing sentimentality variable, beginning Unifier sabotage, looping power allocation, removing inhibitors, setting coordinates to current location confirmed. Interface accepted. Beginning hijack program. Alert. Enemies detected. Program requires additional time. Invoking teamwork protocol.
System failure. Terminating threat.
is released.
Close.
Captain, grav drive prepared.
New Atlantis
Painful memories or
and
not,
Aquila City.
it's good to be home. Can I help? Goodbye.
Anything I can help you with? Sure.
I have things for you.
I have something for you.
Let's put this bird into space.
Red apogee, surrounded by stars in the vastness of space. One instant, the stars are rearranged.
You are the greatest. No. Better than the greatest. I know
Ship's
it's
docked.
mathematically impossible.
Let's go.
But somehow you managed to do.
Things for you.
Damn spacers.
It's a good thing you brought Miss Bureau to us. She has proven herself to be quite helpful.
It's good to see you. Lets me know the Terrans haven't gotten you or anything.
Mr. Warren has told us your battle was successful. Well done out there.
With the Unifier now destroyed, the remaining Terrans will no longer be, well, unified, which gives us the opportunity to pick off what's left of them. However, we did receive a report of the dilemma you faced on the bridge. I have to say, not taking advantage of such a fatal weakness is regrettable. You should have taken the opportunity and ended the Terran threat. Permanently.
Don't listen to them. The sacrifice of those innocent lives wasn't your or anyone's call to make. If the Terran robots were frenzied, their rampage would have been indiscriminate. Who knows how many thousands would have been lost.
Enough of this. Regardless of how others feel about your decision, we are eternally grateful for your help. While the Terrans may have the capacity to potentially continue to mobilize forces, in the grand scheme of it all, they are utterly crushed. We are forever grateful. The three of us will keep working to bring stability to the Star Sea, stop whatever remaining Terrans there may be, and continue our research into the capabilities of X-Tech. Once again, none of that would have been possible without you. We cannot express our gratitude enough. Indeed, if anything dire comes up, we'll let you know.
Can't just leave here empty-handed, right? We wanted to make it worth your while. Once again, thank you. From all of us and the settled systems.
Auxiliary. Requesting continued observation for data collection. Time frame indefinite. Counterpoint. Curiosity and hatred, non-exclusive. Auxiliary's actions remain unexpected. Desire continued data collection for explanation. Acknowledged. Anticipate continued statistical anomalies.
Yes? Yeah, take a look at this. So long.
Welcome to our little corner of the Starfield. Can I set you up with a drink?